YouTube channel Learn with Sambhav. And as you know, I make educational videos. So today I am doing the same. So today I am doing about words 2010. And if you have not seen my last video, it was on about word 2010, some more external and more information on word 2010. If you did not have, check it out. So please do check in the description box, or you can click the I button. And before moving on, please do like, share and subscribe to Learn with Sambhav. So today we are doing NCO Olympiad Class 5 SOS National Cyber Olympiad Chapter 6 Word 2010. So I think so we shall begin. So wait a minute. I will take my favorite color red pen because I just love red color pen. And yeah. So hello, whoever doesn't know me, I am Sambhav. I study in class 5 and I teach you something educational, and I am now going on Olympiad ICT. Then I'll move to another subjects on Olympiad. So hello, I am Sambhav Agarwal. I am here to teach you guys word 2010. And guys, if any queries, doubts related to the chapter, so you can ask it in the comment section. Okay, I will on it. So I think so it's a great time to start. So before going on to the questions, I have a small essay or a debate or a discussion about a girl and a boy who are discussing about word 2010. So we will read this and then we'll move on to the questions. So the girl says, I found some different options in MS Word. You must have heard about cut, copy and paste. The boy says, what's so different in it? Removing text from a document, copying the text and pasting the text in a document is easy. Girl says, I'm talking about the paste feature in Word 2010. The paste options button provides different options depending on the source of the content. Take a look at the paste options first. First thing about the paste option. Keep source formatting. This option preserves the look of the original text. 2. Keep text only. This option removes all the original formatting from the text. Link and keep source formatting. This option preserves the look of the original text, and it maintains a link to the source file and updates data. Updated the pasted text with any changes that are made to the source file. Link and use destination styles. The options format the text to match the style that's applied where the text is pasted. 5. Merge formatting. This option changes the formatting so that it matches the text around it. 6. Use destination theme. This option formats the text to match the theme that's applied to the document where the text is pasted. Use destination styles. This option formats the text to match the style that's applied where the text is pasted. Pictures. This picture inserts the contents as an image. This is really different, says the boy. Girl says, come, let's know about more features of word by questioning the answers. And we are also doing the same. Okay. So the first question is question number 1. Select the incorrect match. A, there's a pick and bulleted list. Second is a pick and then custom list, the numbered list and multiple list. So the answer of this question is B. Wait a minute, I will mark it. So guys, if you will be knowing that this option where there are 3 dots and after the 3 dot there is 3 lines, that is known as bulleted list in the word. Correct. The 1, 2, 3 and after there are 3 lines, that is known as numbered list. Correct. And then there is a dot, then a line, dot, line and then a line after them. So that is known as multiple list. But where there is an arrow with both the sides, and some lines. So that is not known as custom list. Okay. So yeah, that is not known as custom list. Custom list. Okay. Which of the following options align text to both left and right margin and creates a clean look in the page? So the answer of this question is A. Justify the text. B. Add borders around the text. C. Center line the text. Or D. Add outline in the document. So the answer of this question is A. The justify text option aligns text to both left and right margin and creates a clean look in the page. Okay, let's move on to the third question. Clicking on dash separates the paragraph from the left margin using blank spaces. So there are 4 picks. So the answer of this question is B. Okay, clicking on the B option or B pick separates the paragraph to the left margin using blank spaces. Okay. Okay, so fourth question says using clip art feature, we call this as clip art. Okay, so the clip art feature you can add drawings, sounds, movies, line spacing. Only 4, only 1 and 2, both 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. So whenever you click the clip art option, so you can see drawings, sounds and movies. But you cannot see line spacing. Okay, you cannot see the line spacing option. Okay, so the answer of this question is D. 1, 2 and 3. Which of the following tabs of the ribbon should you use to insert a symbol like C? There is C in a circle. So A view, B insert, C design or D page layout. So the answer of this question is B. Insert. Insert tabs of the ribbon should we use to insert a symbol like C. Copyright sign. This is known as copyright sign. Okay. Copyright sign. You can find it under symbol drop down list of symbols grouped under insert tab. Okay. So you could find this copyright tab under the insert tab. Okay. The given icon is used to dash. Apply the page border. Change the color of the text. Color the background behind the selected text or paragraph. D both A and B. So the answer of this question is the given icon is used to. This is actually, guys, the what you call it, a bucket option. You do not call bucket option, but as you can see, there is a bucket and it is pouring some paint. So the given icon is used to color the background behind the selected text or paragraph. Okay, means it colors the background behind. Means if we have selected any text or paragraph, so it will color the background behind it. Okay, so yeah, I had shown in the last video. So 7th question is pretty interesting. The backstage view of a Word document is shown to the given image. Correct. To go back to the document from the backstage view, we have to click on which option. So we could go to the Word document and we could edit again. So what option? We are in a backstage view, but we want to go at our document again. So how? What will we click? So the answer of this question is D. Any tab on the ribbon. As you can see, there is home, insert, page layout, references, mailings, review and view. You would click any of it and it will open the Word document. Okay, guys. So the answer is any tab on the ribbon. 70. Okay. Match the following MS Word shortcuts key given in the column 1 with the operation key. Perform given in column 2. Column 1, column 2. Control L, center text. B. Control E. Second, align text to the right. Control R, bold. Control B, align text to the left. So the answer, first I will talk about it. Means I will say about it. So So first control L is align text to left. Means when we control L, so it will align the text to the left. Okay. Then it is control E. Control E will center the text. Then what is it? Control R. So it will align text to bold, and control B will bold. Okay. Control R will align text to right, and control B will bold. Okay. So the answer will be A4, B1, C2 and D3, and it is only one option, which is A. Okay. 1 A. 8A. Okay. The answer of this 8th question is A. Okay. How can you increase the line spacing between two lines? Home tab, insert group, this button. Home tab, paragraph group, this button. Insert tab, insert group, then this button. Insert tab, paragraph group, this button. So the answer of this question is home tab. We have to go to the home tab, then paragraph group, and then this button. Okay. So it will increase the line spacing between the two lines. Okay. Observe the position of cursor in the given snapshot. How would the text look when you click on dropped option available under drop cap command button? So as you can see, the cursor is here. In between have HAV and E. The cursor is between. So how would the text look when you click on dropped option available under drop cap command button? So it will look as we have got plenty of food at present. Okay, it will be C. 10 C. Okay, 11th question. Which of the following does not belong to document views? There's a book and a circle. Then there is a square. There's a book page in a square, and then there is a book little curve. So the answer of this question is D. Option D or the picture is used to add header in the document. Okay. So the option D does not belong to document views. It is used to add a header in the document. Match the icons given in the column 1 to with the corresponding descriptions given in column 2. A. Column 1, column 2. A. Align the drop letter to the left and wrap the text around drop cap. B. Places the drop letter in the left margin beginning at the first line of the paragraph. Used for inserting numbers. So the answer of this question is it will be A1. Means this option is used to align the drop letter to the left and wrap the text around drop cap. Then this is also means this option is this only. Means this sign or this pick. The answer is also this, because place the drop letter in the left margin beginning at the first line of the paragraph. Okay, and then this option is used for inserting page number. So the answer is A. Okay, because A1, B2, C3. So it's in the A question. Okay. So which of the following statements holds true about header and footer tools? Statement 1. You can specify different header and footer for odd and even number. You can specify a unique header and a footer for the first page of the document. Only statement 1, only statement 2, both statement 1 and 2, neither statement 1 nor statement 2. So the answer is 13C. Both statement 1 and 2 holds true about the header and the footer. Question number 14. Which of the following positions of the drop cap feature has been represented in the given snapshot? An operating system acts as an intermediate between the user and the machine. A, none. B, dropped. C, in margin. D, out margin. So the answer of this question is dropped. The dropped position of the drop cap feature has been represented in the given snapshot. Okay, so the answer is 14B. Okay. So this question says, what is the shortcut to set the line spacing to 1.5? Control plus 1, there is an exclamation mark above. Control 2 @ above. C, control hashtag 3. D, control ratio 5. So the answer of this question is D. We'll have to click on control 5 for setting the line space to 1.5. So the answer is D. In print layout view, you can dash A, view the document as it will appear on the printed image. View only the textual content, not the graphics. Maximize the area available for reading a document. View the document online. So the answer of this question is, in printout layout view, you can view the document as it will appear on the printed page. Okay. So by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus 8, you can show, hide, paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols. Show, hide, picture dialog box, insert chart, display paragraph dialog box. So the answer of this question is show, hide, paragraph marks and other hidden formatting symbols, because paragraph marks show symbol for tab space key combination. Control plus Shift plus 8 is used for turning it off and off. Okay. Yes. So 18. You have inserted a bulleted list in a document and you want to change the size of bullet in the list. How can you do this? A. Select the bullet and then choose the desired size from font size box. B. Select the bullet and press the upper arrow key. C. Select the bullet and click on this option which is shown in the picture. D. Both A and B. So the answer of this question is select the bullet and then choose desired size for font size box to insert a bulleted list in a document, and then you want to change the size of the bullet. So the answer is 18A. Okay. So which of the following statement is incorrect about header and footer in MS Word 2010? You cannot insert a picture in header and footer area. You cannot apply drop cap feature to header and footer text. You cannot insert current date or time. You cannot specify the height of header and footer area. So the answer of this question is you cannot insert a picture in header and footer area. Okay, is incorrect. Now, so you can insert. Okay, so which of the following operations allows you to adjust the position of the picture on the page? These all are the options. So the answer of this question is A. Okay, so the answer is A. Okay. Which of the following tasks can be done with the given figure? To show symbols, to provide a visual representation of specific formatting in a document, to apply shadow, glow or reflection effects to the text in the document. A. Only one. B. Only two. C. Or one. Both 1 and 2. And D. None of these. So the answer of this question is only 1. To show symbols, to provide a visual representation of specific formatting in a document. So the answer is A. Paragraph mark is used for providing visual presentation of specific formatting. Okay. Oh, what is this? 22. So consider the given snapshot. The cursor is after the word worm. When you click on the button, the pic available in the paragraph group, files deleted by a virus Trojan or Wormja, a file with the same name exists in the folder. A. The line before the bullet will get deleted. The solid line will get displayed between these two lines of text. A solid line will get displayed under the second line of text. The dash line will get displayed after the second line of text. So the answer of this question is B. The bottom border adds a solid line below the current line or text. Okay. So yeah. 22. 23. Which of the following tasks can be done with the pick picture? 1. Insert a pre-formatted text box. Draw a text box. Add a caption to the text box. A. Both 1 and 2. B. Both 2 and 3. C. Both 1 and 3. D. 1, 2 and 3. So the answer of this question is 1 and 2. A. Insert a pre-formatted text box and draw a text box. We cannot add a text caption to the text box in this feature. Select the incorrect match with respect to header and footer tools. Pick, copy the header content to the footer area. There is a pick used for editing the header style. This is a pick. Navigate to the previous header of footer. This is there's a pick. Navigate the next header of footer. So the answer is copy the header content to the footer area is this pick. Means this pick is copy the header content to the footer area. This is the incorrect match. Okay. Otherwise, select the incorrect match with respect to. So this is not copy. This is not copy the header content to the footer area. This is used for editing the header style. Okay. Question number 25 and the last question for today, and then we'll meet in the another video. How can you change a page number style from 1, 2 and 3 to A, B and C? A. Go to page layout tab, header and footer group, page number, format page numbers. Go to format tab, header and footer group, page number, format page number. Go to insert tab, header and footer group, page number, format page number. None of these. So the answer of this question is go to insert tab, header and footer group, page number, format page number. So you can change a page number style from 1, 2 and 3 to A, B and C by this. Okay. So thanks guys for watching my video, and if you like, please do smash the like button and share with your friends and relatives, so they will also get knowledge about Windows Word. And please do subscribe the channel. Please, I beg my pardon for you to please subscribe, because this button shows that how much you like me. Okay, so please do smash the subscribe button. Please do click on the bell button beside it. And that is pretty much from my end. And guys, there's a good news for us who are ICT person or computer person, that yesterday, means on 24th June, that Windows 11 was told that it will come in 2022. The release date has not come till now, but they have gave a hint that it will come. I am not sure that it has came or it will come, but it will. Okay, so it's a good news for us, and I think so. That is pretty much from my end and from this video. So signing off for today, and we will meet in the next video.